Yeah. So much money, you gotta put that on scale. We ain't not going back to being broke. One time for all my young in the trenches. Woo! Ain't chasing the dream. You know the routine. Look what they made of the team. You know the routine. I know why they jealous. I be on the type of stuff they never seen. You know the routine.
It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Durant, Russell Westbrook out there with Peyton, then it's Allen, and it's Kemp in at the 5 spot. And for the Kings, Kobe is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Duncan. And it's James in at the small forward. The 3 from Bryant. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Durant. Here's Kemp. Duncan with the block. And he gets it back. Out to Peyton. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Hope they get it back.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Allen. It's good from about 19 feet.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. No one near Peyton as he lets it go. Nails the corner 3.
If you leave someone open around Russell Westbrook, he knows it's his responsibility to find the open guy.
And here's Las Vegas. Johnson kicks to Williamson. Now the feed to LeBron. Here's the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Allen for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Duncan trying to break loose.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Durant. That one doesn't go. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And so here is Oklahoma City. Now Westbrook to the middle. KD can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Pass to Duncan. Johnson with it. He's picked up by KD. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Westbrook. Finished off the break.
Well, the blinding speed of Russell Westbrook to change ends and get to the cup.
Johnson against Westbrook. That one drops for him.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
It's Westbrook with the... Oh!
Yeah. My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
It's stolen by Allen. Now the pass to Westbrook. Outside Durant. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bryant. By himself. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. score for the Kings. .112 left here in the first quarter. KD against Haywood. George looking over the floor. Good on the three-point shot.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team. Pretty play.
Now here's Westbrook. Kicks it to KD. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Carter for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Basket counts.
And the ultimate combo guard, Johnson can pass with the league's best playmaker.
Las Vegas trails by 5. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Bird right side. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
George, that's a two-pointer, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
And Westbrook, here we go. And here's Bird from the arc. Outside Carter, O'Neal. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Durant is up. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Carter.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
The three from George. And Shaq pulls it down. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the King. Bird can't hit. Johnson with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to George. 20 feet out. And Shaq pulls it down. And here's Westbrook. Durant kicks to O'Neal. Westbrook dishes to KD. Three-pointer. Bird doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. George passes to Ellis. Outside Durant. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Johnson against Westbrook. There's the double team with Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good, Ellis.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Las Vegas trails by 3. Westbrook dishes to KD. Johnson against Westbrook. Bird kicks to Carter. Good, and it's Bird picking up the assist. Carter's got the game tied up here for the Kings. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So both teams changing it up here. And the Thunder with the possession here. KD looking around. Passes it to Westbrook. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here's Las Vegas. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Payton can't get it to go. Payton's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Bryant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Payton. Allen trying to break free. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Allen. Payton's got 5. Payton's gone 2 of 4 from the field. And it's Johnson penetrating. Duncan right side. Kicks it out to James. Three-pointer. Las Vegas with a new shot clock. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And another shot. And that one comes up a bit short. Johnson's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Allen. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
He may not be the, quote, pure point guard in the traditional sense, but the passing game of Russell Westbrook is so impactful.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Allen. Las Vegas trails by 5. On the wing, Bryant. Covered by Payton. Bryant can't get it to go. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition. Nobody near Allen. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
The Thunder leading by 6. Allen outside. Pass to Payton. KD on the wing. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
In close. Duncan misses. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 13-5 run. A putback.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Johnson, the pass to Bryant. 15 seconds left in the first half. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 7.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire. Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Bryant, that's for 2. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so we wrap up the first half. Thunder lead by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The Thunder leading by 9. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Williamson out there with LeBron James, and it's Duncan, then it's Magic Johnson, and it's Kobe in at the 2.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And KD throws it down.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
The pass to Bryant. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Johnson kicks to Bryant. On the wing, James. Williamson outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Williamson's got his first bucket in this one.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that 6th sense. Wow, what a pass.
Kemp passes to Payton. Oklahoma City moving it around. He was all alone on that one. KD's got 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Brown finds KD. Releases from 15. Rebound by the Kings. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson against Brown. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Johnson.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Going with a whole new group out there. The Thunder leading by 8. Johnson outside. Pass to Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. KD looking around. The 3. Sean Lewis pulls it in. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Passes it to Williams. Beyond the arc. Trains the 3-pointer. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Carter. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Haywood, no good. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. No good from Bird. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Kemp's checked in for the Thunder. Russell Westbrook comes in for Williams. That one misses for Johnson.
And you know, for a guy who sat on the bench his senior year of high school and was barely noticed by college recruiters, boy, DJ's proved a lot of people wrong.
1:11 left to play here in the third. Westbrook, no good. Las Vegas trails by 11. Durant, the pass to O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Over Durant. Oklahoma City gets it back. Bird against Lewis. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. One-on-one here. Out to Carter. Over Johnson. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Carter.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Westbrook against Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Vince Carter picks one up.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Westbrook passes to O'Neal. And here's Kobe for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bryant's got 8 points.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Thunder leading by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Peyton. Allen out there with Durant. Then there's Sean Kemp, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
The Thunder leading by 4. Peyton looking it over. Durant at the elbow. Back to Peyton. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
LeBron passes to Johnson. Westbrook with the steal. He kicks to Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
There's the pass to Durant. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And he recovers it. And then Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Johnson attacking. James outside. Williamson trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Duncan, he's checked in for the Kings. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Brown's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David.
Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy?
Durant's checked in for Williamson. Bryant is doubled. Down low, Durant, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lobbed up there for KD. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Lift-off is complete.
And here's Bryant for 3. That's a hand on it. Duncan on the follow.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're up by 7. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Las Vegas trails by 7, and up the court come the Kings on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, doesn't Kevin Durant like to put defenders on their heels, and he gets them to foul? Love it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Durant dishes to Kemp, and Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Here's Johnson. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Bryant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Kemp. Over KD. And that misses everything.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And Kobe lives for these situations. You know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again.
And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Bryant looking over the floor. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on. He's such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Cousins checked in for Kevin Durant. Ellis is checked in for the Thunder. Outside, KD. Regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. The Thunder off the tip, and always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Kemp. Ellis is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Allen. And it's Haywood in at the foursome.
Yeah, if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Kemp kicks to Ellis. Pass to Allen. Westbrook with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Clock at 4. From the wing, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now tonight, and it's Bryant in the corner. Good, and it's Bird picking up the assist. And it's a 5-point Kings lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the Kings making a change here. James is checked in. Payton right side. Good, nice job down low.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Kings leading now by 3. Here's Westbrook, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard who welcomes the contact.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Westbrook against Payton. Durant with a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Inside. Here's Duncan. Out to Kobe. From deep. Again, the miss by the Kings. And the Thunder with possession. A 2-point game. Pass to Payton. Durant trying to break free. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Allen.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Ryan against Johnson. Ryan in the post. Can't connect from short range. KD with it. Westbrook picks him up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Ellis, who's checked in for the Thunder.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
LeBron kicks to Kobe. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
They get it back.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Here is Durant. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From outside the arc, connects from downtown.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Bryant. Fires it up. Duncan finds Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 3 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Here's Durant. It's good!
Kevin Durant, absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Las Vegas calls timeout. They trail by 2. 1 second left in overtime. What do you think, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Well, we thought they might, and they will. They're going to review it. Maybe that wasn't a buzzer beater after all. Better not put this one in the win column just yet. The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
So it's a narrow victory for Las Vegas, pulling it out for the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime and